a small complaint, okay? Because there are big complaints too, okay? Thank you. So we are going to do the first activity, okay? I'm going to play the audio track for this first activity. What are we going to do? We are going to listen to a series of stories with 7 people, the stories of 7 people who are expressing their complaints, who are expressing their gripes, okay? Now you are going to listen to these stories and try to pay attention to the expressions, okay? Here we go.
Teacher, I feel
Teacher, the
very
audio isn't very clear.
Could you please turn it up?
Okay, allow me.
Loudly, please, teacher.
Okay, you correct me, eh? Okay, you
Okay.
can correct me.
No problem.
Okay. Is that right?
I can hear nothing, teacher.
You can't hear anything at all?
Yeah.
Yes, me too.
Nothing.
Teacher,
Okay, we have an audio problem, but don't worry. I'm going to read it for you. Here we go. Okay. Lesson A, family gripes. B, listen and read the messages on the website about what problems do the people have? What problems do the people have? Okay, here we go. Gripe.cap.org. Okay. We have the first case. Okay. Kids gripe about their parents. Tom, I want to go to drama school, but my parents want me to study law. They're always pressuring me about it. That is Tom, okay? Marina, my parents won't let me use the car. I have to ask them to drive me everywhere. Marina. Pedro, my parents won't let me stay up late. I keep telling them not to worry, but they always make me come home before 10. It's so embarrassing. Pedro. Now, parents gripe about their kids. My kids play computer games all the time. I always try to have them do their homework before dinner, but they play games instead. May. My kids never help me clean the house. I can't even get them to clean up their own rooms. Eduardo. Spouses gripe about each other. My husband never lets me have the remote when we're watching TV. It's so irritating. We're always fighting over it. 2. My wife is a backseat driver. She's always telling me to slow down, even though I never go over the speed limit. Mehmet. Okay, Okay, I'm going to repeat this reading for you.
Mucho ruido. Mucho ruido.
Teacher,
Yes?
the audio is not heard well.
Okay, the audio is not clear. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to read it again. Here we go. First of all, we have the first case. Kids write about their parents. I want to go to drama school, but my parents want me to study law. They're always pressuring me about it. So, my parents won't let me use the car. I have to ask him to drive me everywhere. Marina. My parents won't let me stay up late. I keep telling them not to worry, but they always make me come home before 10. It's so embarrassing. Pedro. Now we have parents gripe about their kids. My kids play computer games all the time. I always try to have them do their homework before dinner, but they play games instead. May. My kids never help me clean the house. I can't even get them to clean up their own rooms. Eduardo. Now we have the spouses gripe about each other. My husband never lets me have the remote when we're watching TV. It's so irritating. We're always fighting over it. 2. My wife is a backseat driver. She's always telling me to slow down, even though I never go over the speed limit. Minute. Okay? Now, we have just read some small complaints of people about other people, okay? Now, let's continue. We have activity C, and what does it say? Complete sentences about the people above. At first, we are going, here we have 5 sentences. Okay, we have 5 sentences. We are going to try to complete these sentences by reading the graphs we have just seen. Okay? We are going to complete the sentences of activity C, with the information that we have just seen in the reading. Okay? So I'm going to give you 5 minutes so you can read again the graphs, and then you are going to complete these 5 sentences. Understood? Did you get the...
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so let's do it, okay? We are going to read. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to read again these graphs, and there and then you are going to complete this sentence of activity C, okay? Let's do it. Okay, are you done? Are you ready?
We need to complete the sentences?
Yeah, you are going to complete the sentences with the verbs that are included in the reading. Okay?
Okay.
The very same reading, the very reading has the answers. The verbs that we are going to use to complete the sentence. Okay? We have 5 sentences, and we need to complete them with some verbs that are included in the reading. Okay? We just need to look for the verbs. Okay, are you ready, guys? Ready?
Teacher,
Finished?
teacher,
Yes.
I have a doubt. In the
You have a doubt?
in the 5 sentence, when it's a phrasal verb, you have to put the s. For example,
You have
slow down. You have to put the slows down because it's in third person or not.
Okay, the sentence says, Mehmet's wife always tells him to slow down. To slow down. Okay?
Is slow down or slows with s?
To slow down.
Okay.
To slow down.
Okay, slow down. Okay, thank you.
To slow down.
Yeah.
As you can see here, after me says to slow down. We have to write down this whole part, to slow down. Okay?
Okay. Ready.
To slow down.
Yes. Thank you.
Thanks to you. Okay, let's review the answers. Who wants to do sentence 1? Yes.
Marina's parents won't let her use the car.
Marina's parents won't let her use the car. That is the right answer. Thank you. That is the right answer. Use car.
Yes.
Number 2. Who wants to do number 2?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead.
Pedro's parents make him come before 10.
Right. Pedro's parents make him come home before 10. Thank you. Number 3.
May tries to have her kids do their homework before dinner.
Right. Excellent. May tries to have her kids do their homework before dinner. Right. Thank you. Number 4.
Me, teacher?
Go ahead.
Okay. Eduardo can get his kids clean up their rooms.
Right.
Clean up.
Eduardo can get his kids clean up their rooms. And finally, number 5. Okay, number 4 is Eduardo can get his kids to clean up their rooms. We have to correct that. Number 4, Eduardo can get his kids to clean up their rooms. And finally, number 5,
Mehmet's wife always tells him to slow down even when he's not driving fast.
correct. Mehmet's wife always tells him to slow down. Sorry. Mehmet's wife always tells him to slow down even when he's not driving fast. Right? That is right. Thank you. Now I ask you, do you identify yourself with these stories? Do you relate to these stories?
Excuse me, teacher?
Yes, I ask you again. Do you relate to these stories? Do you think that you have something in common with these stories?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Who wants to
Yes.
tell? Who wants to tell? Who wants to tell us his or her story? I mean, do you have something in common with these stories?
Yes, teacher.
Yes?
With
Can
Pedro.
you tell us why? Can you tell us why?
Yes, with Pedro. When I came late to my house, my parents are calling me.
You relate to the Pedro's story?
Yes, with Pedro's history.
Uh-huh. So your parents don't let you stay out late, something like that?
Yes. When I am late, my parents are always calling me.
Ah, okay. You mean that when you stay out late at night,
Yes.
your parents call you.
Yes.
Your
Help me.
parents call you on the phone.
Yes.
They're looking for you. And you tell them, please don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Yes.
Something like this?
I'm fine. I am with my girlfriend or I am in other places, but don't worry.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 27.
27.
27 years.
Well, your parents must worry about you because you are their son. You are their son. So they're always over you, calling you, asking for you. Where are you? Are you fine?
Yes.
What are you doing? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, that is your story.
This is
And your answer is, don't worry about me. I'm a grown-up person. You don't have to call me at all times.
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
yes, sure. It's like this.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else?
No, teacher.
No? Okay.
No.
Let's move on. Now, this lesson is focused on one main subject. And what is that subject? In English, we have something called causative verbs. Causative verbs. And what is causative verbs? Causative verbs are verbs that make someone do something. Okay? Again, Causative verbs are verbs that make someone do something. Now, what are the most common causative verbs? Allow me, I'm going to... Oh, allow me. And what are the most common causative verbs? The main or most common causative verbs are let, make, help, have, get, want, ask, and tell. Those are the main or the most common causative verbs in English, okay? Now, we are going to move on to the grammar section or the grammar point. The grammar point is this. Let me see if you can listen to the grammar point, okay? Let me see.
Turn it up. Will you please turn it up a little bit?
No, teacher.
No, teacher. Could you please turn it up?
You know something? That is all the volume we have. There must be a problem with the audio,
Oh, yeah.
material, okay? Okay, I'm gonna read it. Don't
Okay.
worry. I'm gonna read it. Number 2, grammar. Let, make, help, have, get, want, ask, tell. We have the causative verbs let, make, help, have plus adjective plus a verb, okay? I repeat. We have the causative verbs let, make, help, and have plus object plus verb. Examples. My parents won't let me stay up late. My parents won't let me stay up late. They make me come home before 10. They make me come home before 10. My kids never help me clean the house. My kids never help me clean the house. I have them do their homework before dinner. I have them do their homework before dinner. Now, we have the causative verbs get, want, ask, and tell plus object plus do plus verb. Examples. I can get them to clean up their rooms.
Their rooms.
I can get them to clean up their rooms. My parents want me to study law. My parents want me to study law. I have to ask them to drive me everywhere. I have to ask them to drive me everywhere. My wife is always telling me to slow down. My wife is always telling me to slow down. Okay, that is the grammar point. Now, I'm going to give you 3 minutes, and I want you to review with your eyes these examples, okay? I want you to review these sentences. And I want you to find the differences between the verbs or the sentences that are on the right and the sentences that are on the left. Okay? Did you understand?
Yes,
What is the difference? Yes, okay. You are going to find the differences between the sentences on the right and the sentences on the left. Try to pay attention to the sentences. The key is on the black letter, okay? The key is on the black letter. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 minutes and then you are going to tell me your findings, okay? 3 minutes.
Don't use to be late. Okay, find the difference because the sentence, the right sentence have to clean up, to study, to drive, to slow down. Some passion my mind is always telling me.
Okay. Okay. Time's up. What did you find? What is the difference between the ones on the right and the ones on the left?
The difference, the right sentence, I don't know how to say, have to clean, to study, to drive, to slow down, and the left
The use of you.
Uh-huh.
and the left sentence have not to.
Uh-huh. Correct. The sentences on the right have or use the causative verbs get, one, ask, tell, with, to, and a verb. Okay. These sentences include the structure to. Okay. The ones on the right, and the ones on the left just have the causative verb let, make, help, or have, then an object, and the verb without the structure to. Okay? So when we use let, make, help, have, we don't use to. Okay? We don't have to use to. And when we use get, want, ask, tell, we have to use to. Okay? All right. Now, please, who wants to read the in-conversation note? Who wants to read the in-conversation note?
You can also say, help me to do something, but this much less common. But this is
Alright.
much less common. Help plus verb and help plus to plus verb.
Correct. That is right. Sometimes you are going to find sentences doing that. They're using help with an extra short to. Okay, but it's not very common. Okay? Thank you. Now we have the common errors note. Who wants to read the common errors note?
Don't use to with let, make or have. They make me come home before 10, not they make me to come home.
Correct. Common errors. Don't use to with let, make, or have. Example, they make me come home before 10. Not, they make me to come home. That is incorrect. Okay? All right. Now, let's continue. We have activity A, and it says, choose the correct verbs to complete the sentence. What are we going to do here? I'm going to give you 6 minutes. So you are going to read the 10 sentences that we have in this activity. And after reading these 10 sentences, you are going to complete these sentences with the right causative verb, okay? With the right causative verb. And then we are going to review together this sentence, okay? I'm going to give you, understood? Did you understand? Did you get it?
Yes, I get it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
We are going to read first the sentences, and then we are going to decide which causative verb we are going to use for each case, for each sentence. All right?
Include the word.
Okay, now you have 6 minutes.
Bueno, hola. Como a las 10, ¿por qué hora? ¿Por qué? ¿Qué vas a hacer o qué? Ah, ok. Sí, ahorita estoy con un ejercicio. Dice, my parents made me go to bed at 8 o'clock. Y la otra dice, my mother could not make or get me to eat fish. I was a picky eater. No sé cuál de las dos sea. My mother could not. A ver, continúa. From you. Veamos. My mother called me. ¿Qué va? Sí, yo también. ¿Qué cenaste? Yo yogur. Sí. Mm. Sí. En la mañana yo no sé si en la mañana o ahorita más tarde. One. My dad always telling me vamos a ver. No manches, ya se va a acabar la clase, falta media hora. De verdad se me va a ir. Yo desayuné yogur. ¿Recuerda? Bueno. Yo cené yogur. No. ¿Qué le vas a decir? ¿Qué le vas a decir? Pues tú no vienes. Bueno, me avisas cuando ya estamos. Te amo. ¿Eh? ¿Cómo? No, que ya te amo. Ay, tú. Hazme empanadas o espagueti. ¿Cuándo? Ay, últimamente te has salvado de hacerme comer. Te has salvado de hacerme comer. Sí. Bueno, me avisas. Ahorita marco cuando termine. Bye, gordo. Bye. Con cuidado. My mother called me.
Okay, are you done? Guys, are you finished?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's review. Who wants to do number 1?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, please.
When I was a kid, my parents never let me go to school by myself.
Correct, right, thank you. Number 2,
Me, teacher.
please.
My parents made me go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Right, my parents made me
Go?
go to bed at 8.
Okay, go to bed. Okay.
Thank you. Number 3,
My mother couldn't get me to eat fish. I was a picky eater.
Piggy eater.
thank you, thank you. Number 4,
My brother never lets me to use his computer.
right, right, correct. Number 5,
My parents want me to spend more time with them. I should, but I'm too busy.
Too
My
busy.
parents
Busy.
want me to spend more time with them. I should, but I'm too busy. Right, correct. Thank you.
Busy.
Number 6. Number 6.
My parents want me to spend more time with them. I should.
Number 6.
Number 6. My dad's always telling me to get more exercise.
Excellent. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Number 7.
Always.
I always have my husband make breakfast on weekends so I can sleep late.
I always have my husband make breakfast on weekends so I can sleep late. Correct. Thank you. Number 8.
My parents always say they want me to be happy, not rich.
I said number 8 or number 9?
8.
I think I said 8.
8.
8.
Oh, I sorry.
Number 8.
It's I think it should help their parents clean the house.
Correct. Correct. Thank you. Number 9.
My parents always say they want me to be happy, not rich.
Thank you. Thank you. My parents always say they want me to be happy, not rich. Nice sentence. Number 10.
I usually let my parents know when I'm going to be home late.
I usually let my parents know when I'm going to be home late. Thank you. That is correct. That is right. Okay. Now, I think that you have just seen the point of these exercises. Now, I ask you, does any one of you guys relate to one of these 10 sentences? Do you identify yourself with one or two or three or several of these sentences?
Yes, the number 4.
Number 4, why?
Because my sister never lets me to use her computer.
Your sister never lets you use her computer?
Let me to use hers.
To use, yeah. Never lets you use her computer. I mean,
Yes.
your sister never lets you use her computer.
Yeah.
Well, that is right. Well, in my case, well, my parents, well, I'm not talking about my parents, but I relate to number 9 because my parents always say to me they want me to be happy, not rich, you know? There are some people who say to me, you know, I want you to be happy, not rich. That is one.
Right.
It's the teacher.
Hello?
Teacher?
Okay.
Is not the teacher?
No.
What is the teacher?
I don't know.
Excuse me, do we have a WhatsApp group?
Yes, we have one.
Yes.
Could you add me, please? I am new.
Teacher.
Can I?
Can you share your number?
Let me write. Okay. Can I say in the group? In the message of the group?
I think the only teacher can I do on the WhatsApp group.
Oh yes, because it's a new course. Or
Thankful.
oh. Where are you from? Paulina, tell me. Can I say my number?